Hey there, good morning. It's about time for a recap of what's going down. Let's see. So, I was in the Sequoia National Forest for like a week. I was working on my tan, working on my detoxification, uh, meeting great people, making connections, passing some time, and waiting on my unemployment. So my unemployment, it's a 40-year-old system that just had kind of failed, and now Colorado, it still has kinks to work out. So it's like months. I know I have money owed me since May. I keep saying that, but like that's crazy. The system has failed me. I was left with no money over the holidays, and I scrounged, and I had all the money saved up. But I mean, I haven't had a source of income since November 26. 2 months, 8 weeks, no income. So there goes my cushion. Whenever and I had gotten to the hot spring, I had spent my last dollar that day, and it was tough. I knew that I had nothing, and I have friends offering me money to help, but that's not my style. I've done that before, and I'm trying to not do that again. And it's kind of beautiful because Ben just showed me the ropes on how to spange. Spanging is the act of panhandling. There's aggressive spanging, which I'm not a fan of. That's going up to someone. That's called crack spanging. You go up and you ask them for stuff. Not my style. I like the advertising platforms. I write on a sign and stand there with a big smile, keeping abundance mentality in my head. So after Ben had left and moved on to San Francisco, I was by myself in the Sequoia National Forest, miles from anywhere where I could get water or food or anything. Uh, there was a gentleman there, and he was very imbalanced, and he was making inappropriate gestures towards women, both verbally and physically, unwanted gestures towards women. I don't need to go on about it, but it wasn't acceptable, and I knew that I had to say something. And at the one point, I didn't want to embarrass him, and I pulled him aside, like when he hadn't done it recently, and I just let him know that I respect him, and I'm not trying to stir anything up, but that I needed him to know that it wasn't acceptable to talk to women in such a fashion in my presence or the presence of the people that I'm around. So he right away was like, well, what are you going to do about it? And of course, the me that I used to be kind of came out, and I just said, hey, brother, I spent 20 minutes soaking in that 50-degree water practicing meditation. I said, I'll drag your ass into that water, and I'm the only person who can bring you out safely. So he starts brandishing a bottle at my head. My whole thing then was just get him away from the rocky area where he's going to break the bottle, break us. So I get him down, trying to de-escalate, down towards the water. Just tell him, bro, I'm going to throw your ass in, like 100%. I'm going to throw your ass in. And he's about 40. His beard's not as cool as mine. Just got out of jail where he claimed to be crazy to get out of like 5 assault charges. He got out after 3.5 months. It should have been years. 5 assault charges. And he's not allowed anywhere in that forest, but there he was. Just to let you know, I could have handled this situation so many better ways than I had, and I really just didn't. But I'll go on. So I get him down towards the water, and I'm just like, bro, let's just, hug it out. I said I'd throw your ass in the water, and I really could have not said that, and maybe things would be better, but you're brandishing a bottle at my face. So I'm about ready to just give this guy a hug, and he starts brandishing it at my face again. And like the 4th time, he's like gonna swing it and hit me. I just grabbed him by the neck, lifted him up, slammed his head onto a rock, which is not cool. 3 solid punches to the head, hammer and anvil style. Got up, took his liquor bottle, looked him in the face, and poured the entire bottle of liquor out. I said to him, brother, there's no glass allowed down here. And especially with someone like you who's touching and speaking to women inappropriately. I said, someone down here is going to fucking kill you. I'm not that guy, but you need to stay the heck away from me. And so everyone was like freaking out. Like basically everyone was on my side because I had been talking to people and being friendly. And this guy had been creeping everyone out. Well, long story short, I take the bottle up to throw it in the trash can. This man proceeds to go over and start getting ready to throw my stuff in the water. And these hippies who I talked to, shared some on my bounty with, they ran over and they said to the guy, hey dude, you throw his stuff in the water, I will sick my dog on you, it will kill you. So basically these hippies threatened his life, and unfortunately not before he took my camera and either stole it or threw it in the water. All my photos since like last like November, or no, last like September, October, they're all gone. My camera, gone. I stayed by the hippies that night so that I felt safer, and he actually left the next day. I got a little video of him saying how I'm a bad man, and he hiding his face. What I did was wrong. I shouldn't have physically assaulted someone, but to be honest, I was defending myself. You swing a bottle at my head the 5th time, you're going down hard. Don't think just because someone is very nice that they're weak. That's one thing, a lot of people make that mistake, and honestly, it goes in my favor. The violent stuff aside, losing the camera was really hard. I mean, I don't have any photos of my childhood. My mom wouldn't give them to me, and then she gave them to my sister, who wouldn't give them to me. Sent me like half-assed photos that she took with her like camera. Like that's supposed to count. And then of course she like her boyfriend's mom lost them all or threw them all away. So I don't have anything from my childhood. Never have. My mom never gave them, and now they're just officially gone. That's tough for me. No photos of my father. No photos of this cute little face as a kid. I had the pudgiest little cheeks as a toddler. Oh my gosh. Big dimples. Might give you some insight into why my photography means so much to me. Well, I hung out with the hippies, and they were going to town to Spanging regularly, so I went to town, and I started flying signs. I never felt comfortable standing there begging outside of a, grocery store, but I got comfortable. Humor is great. Honesty, great. If I was hungry, make a sign that says, $1 menu and weed is all I need. Post up. They come in, they go to Burger King, they come around. You get fed. It's not the healthiest food, but once the food's in my belly, I wrote another sign. It said, I won't lie, I just want weed. And people love that one. I mean, to be honest, let's see. And one day flying that sign, just a few hours, I got all this. At least 10 different people's home grow. Ooh, smelly. And another guy filled this up. So like literally almost 10 grams of good, legal in this state, legal what I'm doing. Unpucker your buttholes. It's coming your way if you don't like it, sorry. Legal marijuana gifted to me by strangers. So basically, yeah, I got $30, 35 in a few hours. I got like almost a half ounce of weed. I got fed Burger King. I got blunts given to me. I got cookies that, oh my gosh, they put me on my ass. Those cookies were good. And met some cool people. Made a lot of people smile. Honesty. I'm not looking for drugs. I want food and I want weed. That's all I need right now. And I realized that, hey, unemployment can keep failing me for another month or two until this 5-day callback that took 3 months last time comes through. I don't need anything from anyone. I can go stand there, bite my pride, tell the universe what I need, and it's given to me. And a lot of people are going to struggle with that, and that's fine. Because I'm not, and I'm fine. And yeah, so I dealt with having to do that with this broken ass hand, which is doing better. There's bruising in the palm inside. It's been like 5 or 6 days, and yeah, it's my shaft fracture, my 4th metatarsal, this one. Ooh. And yes, everyone says, if you can move it, it's not broken. Yeah, that's what they said every time I broke my hand. This is 4th time. I broke it once in a really bad car accident right there, and then 2 other times, punching stuff or people. But left with the hippies, there's a snowstorm coming. The Sequoia National Forest is going to be filled with snow and cold, and yeah, it'd be great to spend the hot springs there. But it's time to head south, maybe I left with the hippie group, and they have fractures all the time, and they split and combine back up. And I don't need to get into their politics. But Crash, the main leader guy of the hippie group, he's all about heading to San Francisco next, and I have friends in San Diego, and I have to decide right now which way to go. We got to this little truck stop town outside of Bakersfield, and what I realized is that, you just harness abundance mentality and let the universe know you need something. I mean, I went up to the food trucks, and I said, hey, traveling with friends, it's a rough year. Do you have any extra food? I got free tacos. Spanging tacos, like true Mexican tacos from a taco stand. All I could want. I took that sign over, and I walked by this hotel, and some people go, hey, do you need a hotel room? I said, there's no way I'm going to let you pay for my hotel room. It's too expensive. And they said, yeah, well, we just met here and took a shower. We're on the road. We had to shower. We're headed out. So it's all you. And so, I got this hotel room gifted to me, Spanging. So I'm on the way to becoming a Spange master. Thanks to my buddy Ben, who taught me to not give a shit about all that stuff. Thank you, Ben. Hope he's having fun. Maybe I'll meet back up, probably at Shasta this summer. But so basically now, I can hitchhike and not need an income, and I just have to stop and get a bunch of free weed and food and money because I'm willing and able to set my pride aside. And the thing is, there's people suffering worse than me people that aren't suffering as bad as me that are out there who have a car and a cell phone and a house and all these fancy things, and they're just acting like they're bums. A lot of those people on the street asking for money aren't bums. They're just shitheads abusing the system. And maybe that's how you feel about me, and that's fine. Leave a comment, especially on the YouTube. I'll be slightly offended for a second, but you're entitled to your opinion, and you're welcome to share it on my Facebook. If you just avoid some of the politics stuff, please. Bring up COVID if you want to really piss me off, because I've got my views, and I'm not going to be afraid to share them. But just avoid the politics and disagree all you want, or just agree and send your love and let me know what you think about this new lifestyle as a hobo, the happy hobo. What's today going to bring? I don't know. North to San Fran, south to San Diego. Do I head out to the coast and go? Do I go just Spange for weed and grab a whole bunch extra and use it for trading on the road? We're going to have to see where things go. I got to find that flow state and stick with it. But for now, I'm going to go enjoy my beautiful day here in Southern California. And I hope that all of you get a chance to go outside where you are and make the best of it. Share it with someone you care about. Keep a big smile on your face. And don't be afraid to let the universe know what you need. Because you know what? We live in an abundant universe, in an abundant world, in an abundant country. Scarcity is an illusion. It's an illusion that's made to keep us all against each other. Let's fight that, harness that abundance, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you guys. Bye, fam.